Hi everyone, welcome back to another Plan With Me video. This is Elise of Plan with Elise, and today we are planning in my Classic Happy Planner for the week of March 22nd through the 28th. So I really wanted to use a new sticker book for this spread, and I chose Happy Plans. It's the first full week of spring, and these colors just scream spring to me. But I was looking at these colors, and I was like, they remind me of something. And I remembered this old filler paper from, I think it was probably from a student box. And there's a couple of things here that I'm intrigued about with this filler paper. First up are these stripes, which I could totally put there, and that would be like a great way to bring the colors into this. The other thing that I'm thinking about, and I don't know how it's going to go, is these accents here I cut out because I was like, wouldn't it be really cool to do something like this? I'd have to cut this one, of course, and like do some sort of stripe throughout this spread. This one definitely intimidates me a lot more than the spine part. So I think first up, what I definitely want to do to bring in this color is do the spine. So I'm going to line this up nicely and just use my bigger scissors so that I have a better grip and I have to make less cut lines. And then just cut along this yellow. I think it's really fun to use accessories that I may not pull out. I mean, I use this note paper was this ripped? Okay, I guess I gotta redo that one. I use this note paper pretty often, but I use all of my filler paper. Even if it's not in my planner, I jot notes down while I'm working, or I make like a braindom to-do list, or I take it grocery shopping, things like that. But why not use one that's so colorful and fun like this and put it in my spread? All right, perfect. Now I'm going to take the Tombow permanent adhesive, and I think it'll be probably easier to put it directly on the planner page. Let's see. It's not putting that much down. Trying not to press too hard because I know that my camera can get a little shaky and annoying. So, all right, I've kind of got a better rhythm now. Okay, let's see how this goes. And then you just want to be really careful to line it up to match perfectly with the holes. I could always repunch it afterwards if needed, but I do want to try to avoid doing that. So I'm just going to be cautious about the way that I put this down. Okay. That's cute. It's got this like retro, it's like a spring / retro vibe. All right, now this one. And we'll get this one down. Again, just being careful to line this up properly for the holes. Okay, cool. See, now before I even put any stickers in my planner, it already has some decorative elements and it's really fun. Let me take a piece of wax paper and pull out some stickers that I can use for this spread. I'll make sure I have the right side here. Okay. Best of days. I like the best of days. And see, I know these aren't a perfect match, but they're pretty close. I think I definitely want to include one of these bigger quotes, like spread joy. I just want to see size-wise. Whoops. Okay, well, definitely not sized perfectly for the classic, but that's okay. I can work with that. And then I like these write it down boxes. There we go. I prefer them without the foil. So I've got this blue, and then maybe I'll take, I'm just also looking to see what other colors are in this stripe. So there's that blue, and then probably need the yellow too, right? Okay. And then maybe a happy list also, because even though this teal isn't in here, it's here, and that kind of brings it together. And then I can also incorporate some other pinks throughout this. So, because the pink is in the stripe. So let's see, let's grab maybe these pink boxes because they have more color in them. And maybe these, let's see. I'm trying to decide if I want to bring in these pink or kind of get these blue and green ones a little bit more. Let's do the blue and green. And there's always more of these if I want to pull from them. I would like another quote because I have this and I have this, but I feel like I'd like another box quote, or maybe I can just use one of these instead. I think the yellow would be nice. Okay. And it could be fun to have a tall pink one, like right here on the left. Let's do that. So let me cover up this little note. This is my Papermate Tri-Line Ultra. Okay, and then go ahead and just put this down right away. For my notes for the week. Okay, cool. Almost finished going through the sticker book. These are pretty. I may use them. These I really like also, but because I put this stripe here, I think that's just going to be too much. Oh, I like the nap sticker. And then bullets, which are great. So I'm going to kind of put this to the side with these bullets. All right, now let's see. I do like to start my week with a quote. So I'm going to go right ahead and put the best of days right up here. I don't think these colors are typically my go-to color scheme, so it's sort of like a challenge to be planning with them, but a challenge that I like. I feel like I want this one a little bit lower so that it doesn't cover up the black line that's up there. Okay, let's redo that. Put it just a tad lower so you can still see the black line. I think it just lines the spread nicely. Okay. And Monday is definitely going to get a box. And then before I put bullets on my Monday, I want to kind of see if this thought I have will work. So let me try this way. I feel like this could either be amazing or it could be a disaster. I'm going to go with amazing, and we'll see, because how will I know what I can try in my planner if I don't try something new? I hope that made sense. All right, let me put this down. And we'll see at the end how this is going to work. I don't have any backup planner pages, so I can't just use something else if this doesn't work. I'll line this up down here. And then the next one, this is where I know I'm going to run into trouble because, well, first trouble is, there we go, I couldn't find the other piece. Okay, the next trouble is I'm not great at coordinating things. So I think this can go down a little bit. That should work. And then just want to figure out where to cut it. See if this works. I'm nervous because I know how I am. Okay, I think I need to cut it a little bit better because that fold line was messing it up. All right, it's not lining up perfectly, but I think it's lining up like fine enough. So before I move my hand, I was trying to just reach over and grab a knife because that's probably better for this than the scissor. So I'm gonna cut, oops. Might be cutting my finger off. Okay. Oh, and I just pressed pretty lightly so that I'd be able to get a clean cut, but also wasn't going to cut through the paper because I did that a few weeks ago. Okay, and then let's just get this lined up as best I can. Okay. It's not perfect. Is this permanent or removable? This is permanent, so I'm probably going to have trouble repositioning it. Let's try one more time, and then it's gonna have to be good enough. Okay. I don't know if that's any better than it was. Maybe that's a touch better. It's okay. I think at first glance, you don't really realize that it's a little bit off. Now, let me cut a couple more of these, and then we'll kind of, I guess, put them throughout the spread like this, but where's my note paper? I need to cut them, and I feel like it's just going to be annoying to do on camera. Okay, so I have them cut and just lined up. So I think this is how I'm going to do it. Let me slice this part. And then tape this one down. Uh-oh. Of course, now I have to remember how I just planned this out. Okay, wait, maybe I can match it this way. This is very me to make that kind of mistake. Is it this? Yeah, I think it was like this. This is like a pentagram. Pentagram, is that it? No. No, that's like a religious symbol. What's that game? Planogram? Is that what that game was? That like you get all the shapes and you have to make the shape that shows and they're magnetic. I don't think planogram is the word either. I can't remember what that is, but I'm sure someone will tell me. Okay. And let's make this one sort of launch right where that finishes. And then this final one here. Oops. Okay. I didn't do that perfectly. I may have made a mistake when I cut it. That may be the problem. Yeah, I probably made the mistake when I cut it, but we're just going to leave it as is because spent enough time cutting and gluing and all of that. But I like how this looks. I feel like it's super different, especially for me in my planner. So I really like that this feels different. Okay, now I'm going to give myself, I think, a little box right over here. And this will sort of be a combination of whatever's happening next weekend. I feel like it could be kind of a hectic weekend. I'm not quite sure yet. Sunday's my brother's birthday. Saturday's Passover. Friday, I might be going down the shore, the Jersey Shore. I mean, it's not summertime yet, but to visit a friend who lives there. I'm not entirely sure yet, but sure. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, I'm going to kind of give myself an open space for whatever may come, but this definitely needs some sort of header right here. So let's look. I do love this for whatever this ends up being. Let's kind of put that right down there. And then I'm just going to use a tiny bit of Jelly Roll to cover up that black line in between it. Okay. Now let me go back to earlier in the week. I know I'm jumping around a bit. Although I did see, I guess this doesn't really need a header because that has notes. So we'll put important right here. This is a friend's birthday, so I'm definitely going to want to note that. It's my friend's birthday, it's my cousin's anniversary, and it's my cousin's son's birthday. So it's a busy day. Thursday, the 24th, Thursday, let me put this down here. I know this says my happy list, but it may end up being a to-do list. I know I have a bill due that day. Also, I want to put spread joy down before I run out of somewhere to put spread joy. So I'm going to cut this sticker. I don't like this sticker. I feel like it's too big for this. Let me take this off before it gets too sticky down there and just like figure out what I'm going to do with it. Okay. So I'm putting this sideways because I need to cover up some of the space or some of the black lines that are over here. So we'll need to cover this one. And then I'm sure this one too. Okay, I'll give those a moment to dry. So what was the problem with that sticker? I think that the line on the side of it was just, I don't know, it wasn't working for me. But because I put this one down, I definitely want to use this one right here. Or should I put it at the top? Let's put this at the top. Like I said, I feel like this is a totally unique sticker book and it's definitely outside of my comfort zone, but I really like it and I wanted to try it. So I think put this down crooked. Okay, I guess I needed a little bit more. All right, let me let that dry. I just noticed with clear stickers, if you put it down before it's dry, this is so crooked. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna need to redo this. I know I'm just spinning my pages all over today. Hopefully I'm not making you dizzy, but I need this to be a little bit more even here. And I can't really lean over because then my head is going to be under the camera. Okay, so in terms of where joy should go, there's a couple of options. I'm going to stand up, which if you watch my channel, you know that means serious business. I kind of like it here, but I could also just put it here. Let me see how I feel about it right here first. Spread joy. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think it could work over here too, but it's really fine. I don't need to mess with it. Okay, so I was mentioning the 25th. Let me put this sticker. I'm going to put this one a little bit lower. I put this one higher, and then I'm going to put a heading above it, just to make it a little bit different, because this is different and everything I'm doing in this spread is kind of different. And I guess this is going to be a no flowers spread. And then I also have this beautiful sticker that I took out. So let's put this right over here and cover up this line underneath it. Let that dry. Okay, put that down. All right, I definitely need some bullet points. So luckily I have some right here on the side, and I'll be able to use those. And then I think we're probably going to be nearing completion. Okay. This is so different. I don't know how I feel about it yet. Okay, let me put some green bullets over here for myself. And I know I don't normally put bullets next to each other, but over here I'm going to be okay doing that because they are different colors. So I think it'll just be enough of a difference where it doesn't look perfectly, you know, aligned or symmetrical. Get some there. We can do pink bullets over here, although, I'm not going to have a ton of opportunity to get things done this day. I just remembered this day I'm going to be working from my brother's house, so I won't really be home. So maybe I'll just put 2 bullets because I do have a bill to pay, and I'm sure that something else will come up, as it always does. And then I think that I'll put some blue bullets right over here for Friday. Okay. And I think that's probably it. That came together. I mean, I don't know how much time is on the camera, but that came together much faster than I anticipated. Let's see how it looks on the discs. That's always the final sign for me. But I like it better than I think I thought I would, if that makes sense. Okay. Get all that stuff out of the way. That's pretty. It's fun. It's nice and bright. Thank you so much for watching. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, please do take a moment to like this video and subscribe, and I will see you next time.